and welcome to this Excel tutorial on statistical functions. In this video, we'll learn how to use some commonly used statistical functions like Sum-If, Count-If, Average-If, and Sum-Ifs, Count-Ifs, and Average-Ifs. Now let's get started. I have my data here with names, days, and working hours. So say, for example, I have to get the sum or count or average of these working hours given a particular condition. I would then go for such functions. I have a list of certain conditions here, and I'm going to write a formula for that. The first is the sum of the working hours for people who've worked less than 50 hours. So I have to calculate the sum of hours in this range if it's lesser than 50. My formula would be equals Sum-If, select the range, comma, give your condition. The condition here is less than 50. Enter. The result is 100. And let me just count it manually. These 5 data points are all lesser than 50. And if you see their sum here, it's 100. Similarly, if I want to count the total of everyone's working hours on Mondays, I would use the Sum-If function. So it's asking for a range. Here, my range would be column D. So I'll go ahead and select the range, comma, the criteria is Monday, comma, this data column, close parenthesis, and so the sum of Monday working hours is 190. You can calculate this manually as well. The sum would be this and these two, which comes to 190, and we have the same value here. The next one is the count of those people who worked lesser than 50 hours. The next one is the count of those people who worked lesser than 50 hours, equals Count-If, parenthesis, select the range, give your criteria, less than 50, close parenthesis. I have 4 records of individuals working lesser than 50 hours. The next condition is the average working hours of those who worked less than 50 hours. The formula is equals Average-If, range, comma, less than 50, parenthesis. And now I've got the average working hours of people who worked less than 50 hours. So we can move on to Sum-Ifs, Count-Ifs, and Average-Ifs. I have to calculate the total working hours of Max on Mondays. So I'll be using Sum-Ifs here, since I have 2 criteria, equals Sum-Ifs, sum range, my sum range is this, criteria range would belong to Max, so select the names, comma, enter your selection, which is Max here, comma, my second criteria is Monday, select the range, comma, type Monday, and enter. Now we've calculated the Max's total working hours on a Monday, which is 10 plus 100 equals 110. And next is a count of hours belonging to Max on a Monday. Let's use the Count-Ifs formula here. Equals Count-Ifs. My first criteria range is max, so select the name ranges, comma, type max, comma, your second range is Monday. Select, close parenthesis. We've got two counts here, one here and the other is here. My next condition is Max's average working hours on a Monday. I have to use the Average-Ifs function here. Equals Average-Ifs. The average range is this, comma, criteria range is names, comma, max, comma. The second criteria range and second input would be Monday. We've now got the average hours that Max works on Monday. So these are some statistical functions that are commonly used in Excel. We'll see some more in the next video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you then.